Thank you, all of you, for being here with us for the past 5 days. It has been a hell of a journey for all of us. The whole Payatu team, the whole volunteering team of Nalcon, everybody. It's been crazy. And I still see a lot of people wearing the masks because of coronavirus. But I'm sure it is a sign that the world is telling us that, we need to slow down, stop burning a lot of carbon and coal, and, spend more time with family. It's an indication because of coronavirus. But yeah, so this is the closing ceremony where we talk some shit about the conference, talk about how the hotel didn't give us enough of internet, and how the volunteers didn't give enough of coffee to you guys or mispronounced your names on stage while inviting the speakers, and how Umair commented or sent out a tweet in public that he was unhappy with Nalcon. I don't know if he's still around. You said it in public, Umair. Okay. Anyways, so we also announced all the CTFs that we were running at the conference. And so I would start with the diversity CTF that we have, Vinja. Can I have somebody from the Vinja team come on stage to talk about Vinja and give away the prizes? We started the Vinja CTF and the track 2015 with Sneha, and she's currently in another part of the world, Germany, which has more infected people than us. So we've let her be there, and the entire team is... Sorry? Okay, we'll beat them. Okay. So yeah, Riddhi, all to you.
Thank you. I'm very excited. I have two mics with me. Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are having a good time here. I had a great time preparing for Vinja. So I had no clue I would be participating at Nalcon with so much of enthusiasm and so much of participation. I got an email suddenly. I actually got a call from Neelu first saying that, would you be interested in leading Vinja? I said, why not? It's an opportunity. And then I get an email from Antariksh saying that, asking the same thing. And I just grabbed this opportunity. And since then, I was just too much engrossed in it. And only yesterday, I took a sigh of relief that it's done, and it was done well. Obviously, it was not my effort. There were a lot of people behind it. I can do nothing on my own. You need a team, and I had a wonderful team with me. And I feel very proud to say that my team who created the Vinja CTF, they were not just women, it included men, because we can't sustain just by segregating ourselves as men and women. We have to work together. Is the Vinja team here, sitting in the room? Please come forward. I would like all of you on the stage here, because it's not just about me, it's about my team.
You have to invite the sponsors, Honeywell also.
Okay, sure. And our sponsor, Honeywell, are they in the room? Anyone from Honeywell? No one? This is Dhaval, the backbone, and anything, we were stuck with any problem, he was the go-to person. Where are others? Ayush, are you there in the room? Hi, our sponsor is here. Hello. And SANS team who gave the SANS certificate, they left yesterday. Yeah, they are not here. So the rest of the team is not around. But yes, Dhaval, would you like to add a few things?
One thing we had this year at Vinja is that we wanted very realistic, very educational CTF. And we tried to give people an experience that you might not have elsewhere. We tried to have a storyline. We tried to have very sort of real world kind of CTFs, like real world challenges. And I'm very privileged to have worked with the people I work with. They are excellent people. Under this leadership, it was just so much fun to be working with it. And I'm proud of the work we've done, and congratulations to the winners. I hope you all had fun. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhaval. Yes, with that, we come to the winners. Are the winners? They know they are the winners. Are they in the room? Can I see a raise of hand? They are not? Then we are going to keep the prizes. Okay, they are there. So, where is my phone? The names are there. So, top 2 winners, first and second, both are Team Shakti. Second one, please come to the stage. Come over to the stage. So, Team Shakti, complete term was taken by the first team. So, second team decided, okay, I still want Team Shakti. So, they used abbreviation instead, TS. So, both of them are Team Shakti. Please give a loud applause. And third team is?
The team is Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eyes. Where do we have Eagle Eyes in the room? Please come over. It was a very interesting challenge because people were there. A team was winning, Hawk Eyes, if I'm not wrong, right? Teams were winning, they were on the top, and then suddenly someone else is on the top, and it was a very interesting game. I'm sure they would have some stories. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? Okay, can we ask them to say something? Few words? Yeah? Sure. So I would request our winners also to spend 1 minute and share your experience. Yeah, each one teams come together. So first team, Team Shakti, please come over.
Hi. So this is our second time playing playing wins as Team Shakti, and last year our seniors team, she was there and she was first last year too, and we were sort of 4th or 5th, and this time we're so grateful to be first, and thank you so much for the great opportunity.
Thank you, Indratin.
Thank you.
Please, wait here. So which of these stages would you like to play? No, one. I have it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And you also already have the dance certificate with you, right? So, can we applaud for them? Thank you. Second team, Shakti, please.
We played the CTF last year too, and the challenges were a lot better this time, and I like the way I like the way they organized it, as in, okay, after the first level there was the second level, and only if you solve the first level do you go to the next level, and it was the difficulty was progressing level by level, and that was a good idea, and we really loved the experience this time. Thanks a lot to everyone who organized it. Thank you.
Sorry, your chance to choose a book. Your choice. Is done. I guess you already understand. Okay. Finally, the third team. Team who won the third position, please come over. And you don't have a choice, unfortunately. You get this book.
Okay, so thank you, Vinja, for giving us a great opportunity. We learned a lot of things from the CTF, and we are surely going to learn more. And all the best to all the girls here present. Participate more in the CTFs. It was very interesting. So thank you so much.
So it's the closing ceremony, so I'm going to do some shameless marketing as well of Payatu. So if I'm going to call Vinod anyways from Honeywell to come and tell why Honeywell decided to sponsor Vinja. But Vinod, I would like to hire one of these people for the company prior to. So if you're not going to hire them, so Vinod.
Good evening, everyone. It's a good opportunity. Congratulations for all the 6 of you. Great opportunity in Vinja. We are just following it year after year. It's always nice to see women in cybersecurity, a very good field. And Honeywell is always interested to really look at all you guys, as well as the women and the men who are into the cybersecurity field. Thank you for this opportunity.
Homie, group picture. Since we all are moving to an IoT digital world, we had an interesting CTF called the Hardware CTF, which we've started since 3 years. Philip and his team have been coming all the way from Belgium to help us organize it. And yeah, Philip on stage. Also, we'll need the sponsor of our hardware CTF, Suchit, Audi. So, Audi didn't have enough of money to sponsor us, so they decided to give us a short amount of money, which we can use only to repair our Audi cars if something goes wrong. But we hope in the future you can give us one of the cars. We work on it? Okay. Okay. Philip?
Yeah, thank you.
Hi everyone. So we were running this hardware CTF in the big hall on the other side. Maybe you passed by and saw all the strange kind of hardware we have on the table. We had really a lot of people playing this TCF this year. That was quite challenging. So we're here for the third year in a row. Guillaume is my colleague who helped me to make the challenges, but he could not come. And I got hopefully the help. Where are they? Come on. The help of Vimal and Rajesh from IBM to help me handling the stuff. So thank you very much to you guys. What was this hardware challenge? Well, we had many different things like microsoldering, automotive ECU, breaking RFIDs, microbobbing, even a bomb to defuse. So, like you see the kind of category of hardware challenge, we had very diversified with very different levels, so that we hope that everybody can have some fun and learn some new stuff, which is kind of the main goal for us for this TTF. We want people to learn skills that could be helpful for them to break new stuff and maybe next year submit a nice talk to Nullcon. We got so many teams and 20 teams scored at least one flag. So they broke at least one of the challenge. We had quite a number of challenges available. Just in case. So we had 36 challenges and 2/3 of them were solved by at least one team. You see some were more popular or easier, of course, than others. And you see a lot of activity on the scoreboard, of course. So you see already that we will have a clear winner of the competition and some hard competition between the other ones at the end of the day. But we will go back to the winners very soon. First, let's talk about what they will win. We are running the CTF, but we don't have any prize for the participants. So hopefully we have Autonomous Intelligent Driving as a sponsor for the prizes to give this very nice prize. So, sir, you can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Suchit Mishra. I'm the CISO at Audi Autonomous Intelligent Driving. I'm really excited to be here. And when Antush first mentioned about this hardware CTF, I was really intrigued. We are moving into a world of autonomous driving and self-driving cars, not so far away now, and this is very relevant for so what we are doing as an industry. And I'm really excited for all the participants who participated. And I mean, everybody's a winner. And I think we'll let Philip now announce the top 3, I guess, for now. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the prizes that we chose for the winners are mostly like hacking tools to try to hack into hardware. I will not go in deep detail on the list. You see it for yourself. So let's go immediately for the winners. We will start with the third, second, and first. So the third is Insidious. Please come.
So, good evening. So, my name is Ankit Gautam, and so it's a too much crowd for me to speak, being an introvert. So, as Philip sir said, Hardware CTF started 2 years back. So, that was my debut to Nalcon with my colleagues. And the only CTF I have no idea was Hardware CTF, and others I'm very bad at them. So I started opening some locks that he provided to me because I'm from UP. So that's something I can do. Thank you. So that was something very easy for me. So I did some challenges, and later on he provided me some stuff like. It was something actual Raspberry Pi and things, so I have no idea. Then again I bugged him, took the Bluetooth lock. So again, it was having some similarities to open it. I opened it and got second rank at the first Nalcon. First Hardware CTF, then second, and this time I'm third and the happiest in getting the third because the prizes of first and two I'm already having. So thank you, Philip, for providing me.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next team, second, is Greifang. Answer.
Hi everyone. So we had very little idea about hardware hacking before the CTF, but like we went home yesterday, researched a lot about it, and solved most of the challenges today. And thank you, Philip, for making all those interesting challenges, and other organizers for helping us during the event. And it was fun. Thank you.
And guess who's first? Bias! Yeah, it's not only about the number, but I think the number has something to do with it.
They outnumbered everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. Come on. Who's the boss?
So I'd like to actually thank Nalcon and Quarks-Lab for conducting the CTFs for the past 3 years. I had my first Nalcon when there was the first hardware CTF. And I must say, I was the only guy in my team who used to look into hardware. Today I have these many guys looking into hardware. So I really like to thank Nalcon for conducting this awesome event. And this is like our yearly retreat that we have. So thanks a lot.
Okay. Little service message. We also gave some T-shirt in every team that scored at least one flag, and there are still 3 teams that didn't claim their T-shirt, so they just can come to me and I will give one. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Team Bus. What do you all eat for breakfast? Okay. In the same CTF zone where we had the hardware CTF, we also had another CTF, which is run by IIT Kanpur. We had it, SCADA CTF. They have an amazing SCADA industrial control system test bed where you guys can do research on how the power grid works, how the oil and gas industry works. So I would like to call upon Praveen from the SCADA team CTF organizer on stage, please. Since in the recent news, you all had seen that one of the power grids in India were infected and there was some kind of distribution, I think in the month of November or December. We had so the government stepped up and we had an organization called DSCI who sponsored it. It's part of the NASCOM initiative. So is anybody from DSCI over here? No. Okay. So Praveen, over to you. I want you to talk.
First of all, thanks to the Nalcon and for the participants also for the SCADA CTF. And for the other things, I want to call my senior, Mr. Anand Handa. Please come on the stage, and other teams also who helped me to host this SCADA CTF and make it greater. Please come on the stage, please, team.
Good evening, all of you. So this is Anand from representing C3I Center, that is Interdisciplinary Center for Cyber Security and Cyber Defense. Okay. C3I Center, that's Interdisciplinary Center for Cyber Security and Cyber Defense of Critical Infrastructure at IIT Kanpur. So to begin with, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all the participants of SCADA CTF and the winners. So this year in total we had 100 plus participants from 33 teams. The event was organized by C3I Center IIT Kanpur in collaboration with Data Security Council of India. I would like to thank the organizers and the volunteers from Nalcon, people from DSCI who extensively supported us for the event, and the entire team of SCADA CTF from C3I who worked day and night for months to make it a success. So to just have an introductory discussion to what we are doing actually. So we are a research center specifically looking after the cyber security of critical infrastructures. It got established in 2017 with the support of the Department of Science and Technology, ACRB India, at IIT-K with the under the supervision of 2 renowned professors from the field, that's Professor Manindra Agarwal, the current Deputy Director of IIT Kanpur, and Professor Sandeep Kumar Shukla, with a mission to prepare a workforce of professionals that can safeguard our national assets like power generation, power distribution utilities, nuclear power plants, and the water treatment plants. We are a small, though an effective team of 25 at the center, led by our lead engineer, Mr. Rohit Negi. We are offering internships every year and open for potential collaboration with industry and academia in the area of OT security. We do CTF challenges every year in our annual event at CSAW, in collaboration with NYU and too many universities in Israel and around the globe. So on stage, we have the entire team of C3I IITK who organized the CTF as well as represented our research at the exhibition, and we made our entries as a speaker at Nalcon this year. Over the stage, we have Soumya, Shivani, Sanjay, Nitesh, Amit, Ankit, Aneet, Dipesh, Priyadarshi, Shiv, Shashank, Praveen, and me. I'm a project engineer at the same center and pursuing my PhD currently. And now we have Praveen from C3I IITK and Mr. Arun Mane from Amnia Sikh to do the proceedings and the prize distribution ceremony. So shall I call? Yes. So, so this year, obviously there are top 3 teams, but still we found out 4 potential participants. So obviously we will be calling 4 winners. So firstly I'm calling the team who came at the 4th position, that's in Sirius. Do may have all the people from this particular team. A big round of applause. From in Sirius, we have Joshua Singh, Pranav Sharma, and Navika Rajput. You can share this one. Now I request Team BIOS, who scored the 3rd position, to be on the stage. We have Jashwat Bominidhi, Anand Balaji, Saurav Nare Karthik from this particular team. Congratulations to everyone. The team who scored the 2nd position is Team Ascendants. And the people are Rohil, Vibhu Vansal, Varun Gupta. And for this particular team, we have a cash prize of 15,000. Thank you. And finally, we have the winner. And they are Cybertron. And may I have Aditya from this particular team, who scored the first prize. And the cash amount is 30,000. Congratulations, Aditya. Thanks again, and wish all of you to see again next time in Nalcon. Thank you. May I have a group photograph?
Homie, group photograph. So, apart from the CTFs, I mean, we still have a lot of CTFs to announce, but I just want to put in a filler over here. This year, we had a lot of cancellation of speakers, and I would like to thank those who replaced the original speakers that we had on stage. One is Major Malfunction. He took the last minute flight to come on and speak for us. Thank you so much. We did have a lot of senior executives who couldn't come to the conference because of travel policies, and I had to take help from Vaibhav Nal Delhi chapter to help us get replacement speakers and also host a impromptu panel session. Thank you so much. I would also like to call Adam Ruderman on stage to talk about the bounty craft that we do every year. So, Adam. Yes. Since we all know India's ranking number 1 in the highest amount of payouts in terms of bug bounties, and we all should be proud of that. We have this specific track on bug bounty, which we started with a group of companies, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, NCC, and Adam has been a great support for it for the past 4 years. And Adam, would you want to talk about how has it helped? You have been with Facebook, you have been with NCC Group, you have seen the bugs coming in, you've seen the reports coming in, and we still, none of the other nations can beat us. Why?
Here's the reality of what's going on in India. There is such a phenomenal base of technical engineering talent in this country. The university system is producing so many technical people, and the security industry is desperate for talent. The American university system, the European university systems are not producing enough computer science people just for software engineering roles, much less security roles. They're not even training them for security. Universities are only starting to catch up with this. You all are taking advantage of such a massive opportunity to help make the internet safer and more secure by participating in these bug bounty and vulnerability disclosure programs, using the technical skills that Indian universities have taught you to really go out there and find bugs in a way that a lot of other organizations are not, because they're still doing traditional testing. Traditional security testing is still great, and that's always going to happen, but things are getting much, much broader and moving very, very quickly into other ways. And you all are just crushing it. Like, the fact that 50% of bugs are still consistently coming from India, despite the growth of bug bounty, blows my mind. We would have expected things to change by now, but it's not. You all are just keeping up with the demand. And honestly, keep it up, keep coming here, and keep learning, because the reality is there's a lot of money to be made in bug bounty, and I look forward to sending a whole lot more money here. Thank you, everyone. It was a fantastic year.
Adam, keep sponsoring us. Okay. Asim, what's your age? 29. Anyone above 30? Anyone above 40? 50? Umair? Adam? Okay, so I came across somebody today. He is below. Any guesses? No, not 10. No, below 17, yes. Anybody, any other number? Below 14, yes. 12. Sharis, can you come on stage, please? So, he's 12 years old. I spoke to his mother today. She's taking pictures. I want you guys to encourage more young people to come to such conferences, such platform, because we need more people like us to secure our infrastructure, secure our nation, and still continue to be number one in bug bounty. Do you want to talk to us and tell us why you are here? Is it because your mom asked you to come here, or because you wanted some goodies from the sponsors, or because you just wanted to be a hacker?
Actually, I'm actually certified right now. I was like, I actually got interested in it. We had a cyber security session in our school, and I really seemed to grasp the concepts very well. So that is how I got interested in cyber security. So back to your question, how I came here. Well, I was thinking to attend some conferences in India so that I could network with people around my community, and that's how I came across Nullcon. Nullcon is actually I really enjoyed this place very much. I love the exhibitions over there, and I collected a lot of stickers. So that's how I came to know about Nullcon. Back to my story. Well, I was actually searching for Nullcon on their website, but the student pass was actually closed. My papa talked to Harshit, if he is present over here, maybe. Yeah. So my papa requested him, and he helped me get the student pass. So I would like to thank my mom and dad for helping me join Nullcon, and all of you as well. That's it. That was my story.
Manu, put up your hand. Go to him, and he'll give you a job. Thank you. I have a long list. Okay. We have another CTF, which we do it prior to the conference, 1 month prior, which is running for 36 hours, and it's called HackIM. Do we have Sudhakar and his team on stage to talk about HackIM? And do we have the winners of HackIM also in the room, or they have just collected their prizes and gone away? No? Okay. Sudhakar, can you come on stage and just talk about the different type of challenges, how many people cheated? I'm specifically looking at this direction. And yeah. Sudhakar.
Hello everyone. I would like to invite the team who conducted the CTF with me. Anish, NB. Come on stage, guys. Sudhir. So apart from 4 of us, there were 2 other guys who could not attend Nullcon because the company had a policy of not attending the event because of the coronavirus. So they were Jay Verma and Nilotpal Sani. So 5 of us have been conducting this CDF for last 2 years, and I was involved in it in the past year. So what I'm going to do is I'll tell you some stats. This, as Antriksh told, this CDF ran for 36 hours, and most of us didn't sleep for the most part of it, as I'm sure most of the players wouldn't have. There were around 2,300 teams which were registered, and there were 25 challenges. 1,200 people scored at least a point. That means people were constantly playing the CTF. There were 323 people with a score greater than 100. That means they took the CTF seriously. Then we have one sanity check which was solved by 1,200 people. And there was a one end-day challenge which was not solved by anyone. There was one challenge with a custom vulnerability present which was solved by 3 people. So we had around 2,500 submissions which were right, 5,000 submissions which were wrong. And apart in the top 10 teams, BIOS was the 6th team from India. Then we had Infosec IITR from IIT Roorkee. And then we had my other team, that's Byte Bandits, on rank 9. So these were all the Indian teams that participated. Now as for experience, I'll ask my teammates to share why they did it, or how they did it, or what the people wanted from this CTF. Guys.
Hello everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank Nalcon Hakim team, Mr. Antariksh and Asim Javkar over there for giving us this great opportunity. So this year, me and one more friend of mine, Harsha, we have created web challenges. So the idea behind taking up this challenge, so for us, it's like we have always been playing CTFs, but we wanted to be on the side where we create challenges because we wanted to see what could be the problems, and we learned a lot. Like last year, we faced problems and we tried to rectify them this year, and then we also tried to improve the quality. So our planning was like, so everyone is putting basic OWASP standard bugs or everything. Let us take it somewhere beyond. Like let us bring in class of attacks from the cloud, or let us bring in some innovative challenges. So yeah, this year we got good feedback. We got so many players from outside as well playing and participating in the challenge. We also had a lot of fun creating them. Also during the CTF when it was happening, it was a lot of fun, like seeing people solving challenges and then troubleshooting whatever we have messed up. So yeah, it was a great learning experience for our team. Yeah, thank you.
Hello. First of all, thank you for the Nalcon team for giving the opportunity to create a wonderful CTF. So at the time, creating of challenges, we have only one thing in mind, that is to do completely something new and put some hard challenges and make the CTF like better than ever. So we tried. This year web challenges were not, it's a bit low like comparing to the last year, but maybe next year we'll try to improve it and we'll have fun. Yeah. Thank you.
So considering that, we had a cash prize of $750 US dollars for the rank 1 team, which was actually a US team. Second team has a prize of $250, and both of these teams are not present at the venue. But if you are present at the venue and you played this CTF, you can contact me later. I'll give you t-shirts. I have around 50 of them. So I think mostly people will be from BIOS coming for t-shirts. Other than that, we have been rated 50 this year. So if you don't know, in CTF time, there's a ranking of all the CTFs. 50 is quite a good rating. That means next time we will be playing for around 75, which will be equal to some of the best CTFs that are played across worldwide. And we look forward to hosting most of the teams from India and abroad next year as well. Thank you, and thank you for participating.
I would also like to thank somebody else who made my life easy on day 2. Sushil. We all had issues, especially the trainers. They kept complaining, and the attendees, because they didn't have good bandwidth of internet being supported. And I had to request Sushil to come all the way from Gurgaon. He actually drove on his bullet, and he came from Gurgaon 800 kilometers in 2 days. Do you want to tell us what motivated you to come on a bullet? I do not know, can you stand or sit now? But we just want to know the journey. And really, I think after day 2, the internet was good, stable enough. I believe most of the trainers were satisfied. So Sushil, thank you.
Thank you, Antariksh. Thank you, Nalcon. So I am coming Nalcon for last 5 years. So this time we thought of doing differently. I did not get enough riders along with me. So getting riders from a different area of interest. Getting rider from a different area of interest was not my idea. So we thought, let's have a rider from the InfoSec community and let's do the riding of 2000 kilometers in 2 days. So one of my team member is, I don't know he's there in the hall or not. So we both started, let's start the ride. First day we completed around 850 kilometers in a 1 day. Second day 1100 kilometers in 1 day with only 2 or 3 hours nap. So we were excited to like जाना है InfoSec community में और थोड़ा अलग तरीके से so that we can encourage everybody कि हाँ ऐसे भी हम लोग जा सकते हैं. तो जो थोड़े से भी तरीके से excuses बनाते हैं like don't want to come, I have this excuse and that excuse. We want to say no, you can come if you have an interest. So, thank you.
Okay. We all need money and we all need jobs. So we have a session called the Resume Clinic where we encourage, mentor and motivate people to get into cybersecurity. We had a lot of experts help motivate people, talk to them, understand their problems, understand how much they want from the companies to pay them. So Sandeep, can you come on stage and talk about the Resume Clinic and how many people attended it and stuff like that?
Hi everyone. So this year we had 75 people attending the Resume Clinic, and we had almost 7 or 8, I think 8 reviewers who were there constantly, kind of talking to individuals for 2 to 2.5 hours. Every reviewer that we had kind of spent time with 6 to 7 people, and they kind of gave 15-20 minutes. The idea behind Resume Clinic is that conferences are such places wherein we have both industry experts, professionals who have a lot of experience, and we have both people who are just starting out in their career. We have people who are at the mid stage of their career wherein they want some suggestions, some advice. So we wanted to kind of make this a place where we kind of connect all these people together, and then they can kind of, get some real world suggestion, real world advice as to how to progress in their career. And so this year we opened registration, and we got around like 100 plus registrations, and we had walk-ins as well. So we tried to accommodate as many people as possible. In the end, we had to turn away a lot of people as well because we were short of people, short of reviewers. So next year onwards, we are planning to expand it to a level wherein we'll reach out to the community for getting more reviewers. The more reviewers we have, the more mentors we have, the more people we can accommodate for kind of getting guidance. It's a great kind of opportunity to connect with senior professionals from the industry and get kind of guidance from them. So yeah, that was.
I'm sure most of you have got drunk last night at the party, and y'all all have seen the green and the red patch that most of you guys have. Do you think there is something hidden in it? Try harder. So yeah, it's not just a design. Somebody posted on Twitter that nice design, but it's not a design. There's actually a crypto puzzle in it. And we had Martin from the UK. He's not here with us, but Martin helped us create the badge with 21 challenges in it. I want Vaibhav to come up on stage and either talk about the challenges if he knows them, or announce a prize. We have OnePlus who are not with us today. Is anybody from OnePlus here today? Okay. So OnePlus was kind enough to give us such a huge television as a prize. Weber, please announce.
So, how many of us tried breaking the challenges or at least trying to understand? Oh, quite a few. Okay, cool. So, there were actually challenges. I won't be disclosing the solutions over here because it's going to take time. But there are some hashes, some codes, some binary, some hex kind of values which decodes to something. And there were close to 21 of such values which can be decoded from hex to text or numbers. The solution to this was Nullcon 2020. Each of these things relates or comes back to Nullcon 2020. I think Martin should be able to make a blog out of all. Okay. He has already blogged about it and he'll probably post the solutions as well. Yeah, cool. So we have quite a number of submissions and I think we have got the winner as well. I have the winner. If he's here, Mr. Arpit Arora. Okay, cool. Woo! I hope there's no other Arpit Arora. Okay, cool. Cool. Congratulations.
First of all, I would say thank you. Thank you for providing such a great platform where we all can connect with the community. And I really had a great time. I hope you all had enjoyed the most. And I would say it was a great challenge to crack. I hope everybody has tried it. And yeah, I would like thank you everyone. Thanks for your participation and thank you for the platform.
How are you going to carry it? Can I help?
Sure. I'll be needing it.
Okay. One picture. So I can thank the sponsor as well.
Is there a OnePlus TV, real OnePlus TV?
It's not opened yet. So yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Put it there or what? I'm not sure. From there and there.
I hope we have some hotel staff to help out with this.
Okay. We still have few more things to announce. Startups. We have an event called Startwell where we encourage startups to come on stage. We vet them, we grill them, we see how much money they need. So we internally can discuss and identify how much money we need. We identify investors to invest in such companies. And I would like to call the people from Startwell to come and talk about this year's Startwell edition, who were the winners, and yeah, Aseem? Okay.
Thank you, Antariksh. So basically, Startwell is all about giving a platform to the startups. What are the challenges they can present their products? And there's a team of panel judges from investors, from tech background, who can judge them based on various criteria. And then we announce a winner based on that. So the idea came last year because being a startup ourselves, we were discussing with Aseem what we can do to get to the market, how can we raise more traction, how to raise some funding. And then this idea came up that why don't we start an event at Nullcon itself. So last year we started this event and we had more number of submissions this year. There are 5 finalists and the name of those finalists were, we had Cynical Technologies from Nepal, we had CypherRock, we had Iron Wasp Security, we had Pure ID and SynRadar. So the event went really good. Everybody presented a very unique idea, and this would not have been possible without help of Asim, who was the part of the Startwell team, and Akshat. Akshat is not here. He's from Cyber Labs, but he had to leave for Bangalore yesterday. So without further ado, we would like to announce the winner of the event. And the winners are SynRadar, which they had a product called as SynVM. And the people representing the company are Paresh Jain and Ashish Rao. Mr. Paresh Jain and Ashish Rao. So one of the challenges that we faced was getting the sponsors to give them a prize. But one of the prizes that we can give them is a platform where they can talk about their product and their technology that they are working on. So 2 minutes you get where you can talk about your products. Maybe you get a potential buyer over here.
Thanks, Sudhanshu. As you rightly said, this is certainly a platform, and platform is something the startups are really looking for. And this is much more than a prize. This is certainly a validation for our startup and the work that we are doing. We started out by identifying a problem that we faced, that we identified with enterprises when we were actually working on vulnerability management projects. So it is just about identifying a relevant problem and then working on the right solution. I guess that is what entrepreneurship is all about. So it was all about discovering that problem and our journey with it in terms of how we work towards a problem which we could probably help enterprises with. And this is certainly an encouragement. It will help us to kind of continue with this and grow our solution more. We are still in the process of learning and trying fine-tuning our solution. So what we typically do is we have built an automated solution for vulnerability risk management, and that is what we would like to continue and make it more end-to-end and more automated. I would also like to kind of congratulate all other fellow entrepreneurs who were a part of this initiative, because I think entrepreneurship itself is a journey. So it's all about, so we all are winners in one way or the other, because we, for having initiated something and by creating value to the entire ecosystem at large. So thank you, Nalcon, and it's a great opportunity for startups like us to kind of present and get our ideas validated.
Thank you. We would also like to thank our jury panel who helped us identify who the winners are and what the feedback they had for all the members who presented. So we would like to thank Sunil Bangalore from Hinduja Group. We would like to thank Siv Prasad. We'd also like to thank Berger Coopers as well as Adam, who all have identify what the technical challenges they could improve, how can they raise traction, how can they raise some more money and help all the startups. So we also encourage everyone present in this room to have more submissions next year and help us grow this event. We'll also try to get some more sponsorships, more participation from all the crowd that we have here. So thank you all, and hope to see you next year with a bigger event. Thank you.
So for those who couldn't make it at the conference, we tried our best to ensure they get to see the conference. We last minute impromptu, we tried to cover 3 rooms live stream. So I would like to thank Cooper for his support. He ensured everybody could watch the conference, whoever didn't make it, and he is a wonderful, wonderful, down-to-earth person who volunteers every year, all the way from the Netherlands, to ensure knowledge is shared freely globally. Thank you, Cooper. Another announcement. Few of you guys know, some don't. The Nalcon team has grown, and we have somebody who's really experienced, knowledgeable globally in running security conferences, Belinda, with us. She is now the director of events for Nalcon team. So Belinda, you want to come on stage and say your experience?
Thank you. I'm really humbled and honored to be part of Payatu. It's a great conference. I have not seen this amount of people and being so resilient despite whatever outbreak, whatever viruses we had. We had a full room. We had so much activity, and we made sure that we put up a quality of conference that nobody is compromised.
Welcome on board. We also had the Red Team Village happening this year. Are they around? Where? So Red Team Village also had a CTF, and we would like to announce prizes if there were any, and yeah. But saying this, we would have more villages next year onwards. So please submit to our CFP if you want to do a game console village or rum making village or whiskey or whatever. So yeah.
Myself Abhijit. Myself Abhijit, and before we start, I would like to invite my team members on stage. Please come. Invisible, Tawfiq, Boni. So we have been, organizing CTF and workshops related to red teaming for some time now. It's like, what we do is usually we have played a lot of Jeopardy type CTF, and what we thought was we need to design a realistic model, like, how would a corporate would design its network. So we plan to design CTFs in that way, and people can learn from it, learn a lot of things from there. So this year, I would like to thank Sim and Andish for giving us a chance here to organize CTF and a couple of talks. So we had a couple of challenges today. One of them was like, an OSINT challenge. Like, Tafi has designed a couple of ID cards for a demo corporation named Waiting Corporation, and given it to 6 or 7 different people. So the participant has to use OSINT and find these people in the conference venue and get the flags from, or get the IDs from there. So it was kind of a really awesome challenge because people were running around all the time, right? So, and one guy came to me with a different ID card. So when I read it, it's written Asin Jagar. I don't know how it happened, but this guy was asking for his flag. So I was like, how would he get this flag? Get this card? He said, I don't know. It's Asin Jagar. Do you have a second Asin Jagar here, or is it really you? It's you, right? Anyway, we could not give him the flag, but thank you, Asim. Usually people won't do that. Also, we would like to invite, our guru, our mentor, Mr. Manu Sakriya sir, to giving out the present for. Because we started in his platform, a couple of years ago. So we have more than 50 registrations for the CTF. People played really well. And we would like to call from the third team onwards. Please come on stage. Kerala Pailugal, the hometown boys. Please. And the second team, Sudo Root. Please come on stage. And here comes our winner, Dragon Sector. These guys are, they've really played well. During the last minute, they managed to bypass, Windows Defender antivirus and get into a corporate network. That was really amazing to do within, a couple of minutes. They did really awesome job. And also, I would like to thank our speakers in the village, Adam Lowry, Ashish Rana, and Kirti. Thank you guys. Thank you for presenting our village. And thanks again, Manusar, Asim, and Andrish for giving us this opportunity. Thank you. See you next year.
Okay. Just 3 more to go. So, the Nalcon team takes feedback not all the time very seriously, but this time we did. Every couple of years we moved to a new venue. As well this year. We struggled to get this venue and we were very fortunate to get it. I know Harshit and Asim saw this venue when it was just the construction was done, nothing else. And every month we were panicking because the hotel was not complete. It's still not, but we had a successful conference. And I would like to thank the Taj group of hotels to complete it. And actually we almost forced them to start the hotel because of the conference. They officially launched the hotel on the 1st of March, and we had 2 of our speakers and trainers come in on the 29th of February to use it. So I would like someone from the Taj Hotel to come and talk about how we've troubled you on stage, how we've troubled you at 4 o'clock in the night, Narayan for setting up the rooms, cabling everything, Samir Keet for giving us discounts, not a lot, and the amazing food. I was honestly very scared with the food. Asim, being a background in hotel management, he said, when we did the food tasting, it was good. He was wondering, when we have so many people, he doubted it. But I think we didn't have any complaints apart from the internet, but the food was fine. Some minor issues with the rooms accepted because the property is still not completed. And I like the venue a lot. So somebody from Taj, can you come? Narayan, can you also come on stage, please?
Hi everyone, my name is Santosh Shetty and represent the hotel. First of all, let me thank everyone. Really means a lot for us. As you rightly said, we opened the hotel with the group Nalcon 2020, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. Really sorry about some of the glitches in terms of internet, in terms of room, but it was lovely pleasure to host everyone, every individual in the room and the audience. And special thanks to Antariksh and his team for hosting this event and having that faith on us. Thank you, and thank you for being Taj family. Thank you.
I hope we get a better discount next year. He said, sure. You all are witness. So please book your room at Taj next year, not anywhere else. I would also like to thank the Purple Media team for helping us with the production setup of the conference. And if you guys want event management company to help you guys out, talk to Suvid, who is around here. So we can show your hand to everybody. Suvid, don't forget my commission. Last but not the least, all my speakers who've traveled all over the way from the US, Israel, UK, Moscow, yes, Moscow. Attendees also from Russia, I know that. Singapore, nobody from other part of the Southeast Asian countries. Apologies for that. And everybody from all over India. Egypt? Okay. Anybody from Australia? Okay, Prashant, yes. Anybody from, a lot of people from the Netherlands and France, let them be aside. Sorry? China? No, except for Corona. So I would like to thank all the sponsors who made it, who did not make it. I'm not going to refund your money, and for those who have not paid up, I'll get my money. But this conference would not have happened without all the volunteers. Hitesh, Sandeep, Vaibhav, please bring all your volunteers on stage, including Cooper and Homie, to click pictures. And I want all of you guys, please thank them, buy them beer, whatever you guys can do to make them happy so that next year they support us again. So all the volunteers, please on stage. Harshit, come on. Yulia, don't shy. So Harshit just tells me that 40 people won't fit on the stage and the stage will not support it. Suvid, make sure it doesn't happen next time. Hitesh, please enter last.
So we can balance the stage.
It is actually vibrating the stage. Homie, who's clicking pictures? Thank you guys. You guys rock. I know Hitesh has planned some jacuzzi party tonight for all of you. So, yeah. So, there was something more happening at the conference. I'm not sure how many of y'all know about it, but it was something interesting which I liked it and I wanted it to happen. And I'm sure Asim and Murtuza, both of y'all don't know much about it. But Asim, you gate crashed. You had no access to it. And then you, leaked it. So, how many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Dark room, yes. We had a dark room in the conference. How many of y'all visited it at least? Super nice. So, those of you who don't know what dark room is all about, Ankit, I want you to come on stage and talk about the dark room, how we get from where we got the idea first thing, and which country we were in. And so we also had a small contest in the dark room. We made some announcements on social media, but those few who didn't know about dark room, please follow us so you will know next time and get some goodies. Let us know and tell us what the dark room is all about and what's going to happen tonight as well, if there is something.
Yeah.
But not the location.
Yeah, so there were no formal announcement made about the dark room, but we did tweet about it that there is something called the dark gaming room, and it was up to the participants to go and find it. So basically, a lot of people did some recon, those who read the tweet, and a lot of people found the dark room. They clicked pictures and the word went out, and then it was a big headache for me to manage everyone. So we had a few VR games, and it was Star Wars themed. I think the theme helped with the game also, because people wanted to play that lightsaber game over there. So we started noting down the scores, and we have a winner. So what? Do we have Karan Shah in the room here? Okay, Karan, could you please come up on stage? So he scored 173,000 points in the game where it was really difficult to reach 75,000 points. And you have to give it to this guy, because he did that in his second attempt, and he had one more go, and he scored that on day one, and he had been constantly checking after every hour or 2 hours if he's still at the top. And yes, he was. And yeah, here's a reward. Here's your reward. And yes, this dark room is still on. We still have some games, and we'll probably watch a movie late at night. And I think, as I'm told, I'm still not supposed to share the exact location. So do some recon, and hopefully you'll find it. I'll go back to set up the games again. Thank you.
So, Pratul, you forgot your phone over here. Oh, sorry, not Pratul. Ankit, you forgot your phone over here. But I also would like to thank Pratul and Gunjan for helping us set up the dark room. Without you both, it would never had happened. Gunjan helped me get an artist, do some amazing creative illustration, techie, geeky, Star Warsy illustration. If you find out the dark room, have a look at it. We have an amazing CD wall as well over there. So please utilize it, be creative. And yeah, thank you all of you. See you next year.